Winds, heed my command. Another Chronos order.
ไม่ได้ดิน่าจะนี้แหละ
The second flare stone should be behind this gate. Let's restore the collapsed gate with this Chronos order. There is still another photon vault to break. We can't reach it from here. We may need to look around for a better vantage point. Look at that device on the floating slab. It could help us open the path to other places. Shall we give it a try? So it turned you into a climb bang. Please use the leap device to eject yourself and crash through that ice
ต
wall.
กน้ำละลายเหรอเนี่ย
So it turned you into a climb bang. Please use the leap device to eject yourself and crash through that ice. Another Chronos order. Let's give it a try.
หลายรอบยังวะ
The stone slates have formed a path. Now we can bring the tacitite fulminate across the water.
คือถือสายว่ายน้ำมาด้วยไม่ได้เพราะงั้น
This hidden area may allow us to reach that photon vault. Feathers and scissors.
Break.อันที่สองวะอีกอันหนึ่ง
One last flare stone to go. There's a carrier lift.
อยู่ข้างล่าง
Perhaps the flare stone is on the floor beneath us. Is that so?
ไม่ได้อ่านเหรอ
So this file confirms that the chronosorters are artificial resonance objects.
โรเวอร์มึงขี้เกียจกูยังอ่านเลย
They activate when hit with a strong impact to create the corresponding resonance effects. And this also answers my previous question. The chronosorters rewind time through resonating with the sentinel. No, it was nowhere near enough. The chronosorters shut down once they are removed from the sentinel's range or the abnormal time flow on Mount Firmament. Plus, as artificial resonance objects, their capacity is limited. According to the Court of Savante researchers, there was a hypothesis that could potentially make them more powerful, the second resonance awakening hypothesis, which states the collision between two resonating frequencies might cause a second resonance awakening.
ให้เจนซีแบบพลังตื่นครั้งที่2นี้
Yes. That fight has to happen to trigger a second resonance awakening for Jinshi, so she may exert even stronger resonance abilities, ones that allow her to restore the flow of time. Countless chronosorters were made to collide with the Sentinel's frequencies, but they were no match. All the machines turned to dust.
โรเวอร์ไม่อ่านเองเลยถามอย่างเดียว
One chronosorter briefly showed the power to restore time before breaking apart. This proved that a second awakening can indeed improve resonance ability. The research log mentioned that all chronosorters were working in an overdrive mode. It's similar to how human resonators experience overclocking, they wrote. Overclocking happens when a resonator overexerts their ability. And this researcher who wrote this suggests that it might be the key to triggering a second awakening.
ต้องโอเวอร์คล็อกเยอะๆถึงจะนี้ได้
No, it's not. Exhausting oneself will only result in destruction. In addition, I noticed another detail in these records. The chronosorters required manual control, while the sentinel Jue appeared to be under someone else's command. In the only incident of success, just as the chronosorter was about to break down, that peculiar visitor gave an order to the sentinel. And the sentinel successfully transferred some kind of energy to the chronosorter thanks to that order.
ถ่ายพลังงานโดยตรง
Rover, do you have an idea?
ไม่ตอบไปเลย
Jinshi.
เห็นแล้วเหรอ
You.
มาช่วยแล้วครับน้อง
Don't worry. Rover is special. The temporal disruption can't hurt him.
แล้วคุณล่ะชาลี่
I.
นั่นไง
But Cheng Li, you're.
Shh. I gave my word to be your pawn, and I intend to keep it. As your teacher and courtier, it is only right for me to do so. And let's not forget, without me playing the Wayfinder for Rover, we wouldn't even have him here. Rover has a strong connection to this place. You need his help to resolve Mount Firmament's crisis.
But we already owe Rover a lot.
อันนี้ด้วยเพราะว่าฝันถึงอ่ะก็ด้วยน้องจะได้สบายใจ
As we headed toward Mount Firmament, Rover mentioned a strange dream he had. It may have been a flashback of his lost memories. Rover, Jue, and Mount Firmament. There must be some kind of crucial connection between the three. Rover also has his own reasons for being here.
I see. Rover, I will do everything I can to rescue the Sentinel as soon as possible. And we can finally talk to it in person. It will surely have the answers you want.
ก็หวังว่าจะเป็นอย่างนั้นนะ
Let's cut to the
ไม่งั้นมา
chase.
เสียเที่ยวอะไม่เสียเที่ยวดิช่วยน้องได้
What did you find in Truth Seeker's past, Jinshi?
According to the Court of Savante's records, the Sentinel was already injured upon its arrival at Mount Firmament. As time passed and its condition worsened, the flow of time became unstable here, causing temporal disruptions that could potentially threaten Jinzhou. Only the Sentinel's appointed resonator can restore its temporal mandate.
อานัตแห่งการเวลาว่ะ
Their records indicate a solution.
แก้ยังไง
To reverse the rapid aging effect from temporal disruptions, I must deliberately collide with the Sentinel's resonance power during combat, triggering my second resonance awakening. That will enhance my power beyond its limits.
Let's say you can achieve all that, but Jinshi, do you understand what is at stake for yourself?
I understand. I share a resonance connection with Jue, but I never took the time to truly get to know it. I've been blind to its suffering for so long.
ก็บาดเจ็บตั้งแต่มาที่นี่อะลงมาก็เจ็บเลย
Sentinel Jue has been guiding us since the city's founding with its wise words and well-crafted decisions. The temporal disruptions we face are just a side effect of its efforts to protect local people. Without the Sentinel blocking out tacit discords through its time manipulation power, Jinzhou would be a barren wasteland today.
So what do you plan to do, Jinshi? If the Sentinel's condition is indeed incurable, nobody knows how far the temporal disruptions will continue to spread. Today it's Mount Firmament, but tomorrow it could be all of Jinzhou.
ถ้าควบคุมไม่ได้นะ
I will.
จะอะไรครับ
If it truly comes down to that, I'll fulfill Jue's prophecy myself.
ทำนายว่าอะไรนะ
It's the only way to save Mount Firmament, protect Jinzhou, and help the Sentinel.
Have you thought about the consequences, Jinshi? Trying to trigger a second awakening by fighting the Sentinel, it could make you overclock at any moment. We both know what that means. You could lose your mind forever, or even disintegrate into dust. You don't want to end up like those chronosorters, shredded under immense pressure. On top of that, do you honestly believe you can fight in your current condition? I can see right through your facade, Jinshi. You're a essentially committing suicide at this point.
You're one to talk, my teacher.
เอาวะ
I learned from the best. When have you ever backed down from risking your life for what you believe in?
Oh? I don't remember ever teaching you that.
ครูพักรักจำครับ
We all die eventually, but we need to stay alive as long as we can to achieve more. Jinshi, you must live and inherit the Sentinel's power. Then you can save and protect these people for years to come.
Changli,
อ้ำมึงอึ้ง
Jinshi, I don't intend to stop you. I know you've made up your mind. That's why I brought Rover here. You may have already guessed it. Rover is indeed the hero who fought by our Sentinel's side during Jinzhou's early days. He is also the mysterious visitor spoken of in tales about Mount Firmament.
เป็นทุกอย่า
All
งเลยนะ
evidence we've gathered points to this being true. If anyone can help us with the situation at Mount Firmament, it must be Rover.
ก็จำอะไรไม่ได้จริงๆก็แต่ก็เริ่มจำได้แล้วแต่ก็ช่วยได้แหละ
thank you, my teacher. Jingshi will keep your words in mind.
Lastly, we still don't know for sure how the Fraxidus is keeping our Sentinel trapped. This will determine if you can actually meet it face to face.
มันขังไม่ได้ไงวะ
Yes, it could be any of these scenarios. Lady Xingyi is already on the case. You should get an answer soon. The cipher key should be inside the stone chamber behind its entrance gate. There is one more flare stone to work out. Let's get moving.
ล่อตาล่อใจตรงนี้จริงแล้ว
Look, our last target. On those floating floor tiles. We need a way to restore them.
เฮ้ยไหนนี่เฮ้ย
It's not working.
ฮะ
We may need to follow a specific order.
อะไรอ่ะตามลำดับเหรอ หรือว่าเสาหิน1 เสา 2 เสา 3 เสาชัวร์ไหม
It worked.
มีกล่องข้างบน
Lord of Savante set many traps here. They must have worked hard to protect Mianlong Chamber.
อ้าว
It's a trap! Watch out!
Perish in flames. Take flight.
Spurs one with the sounds.
Fluorescent shadows.
Mind's eye.
Felt end.
Together Gather revenge.
ไม่ใช่แล้วลบอันที่สองเมื่อกี้คือ
I'm done with all 3 flare stones.
Good. Let's head back to the entrance. We should be able to access the cipher key now.
ทางใหม่
Make it fast. Glad you found them useful. Make it fast. Winds, heed my command. Make it fast.
Cipher key.
Rover, take good care of the cipher key.
ครับ
I'm leaving the rest to you and Jinji.
นั่นน่ะสิ ไปด้วยกันก็ได้
Please don't forget, I am your wayfinder. I journeyed with you into the mountains to ensure you meet up with Jinji.
หมดหน้าที่แล้ว ไปด้วยกันก็ได้
From this point onward, I will be counting on you both to go and confront the Sentinel. This is all I can do for you. I'm here to guide, not intervene. The path is yours to choose. Not to mention, the Fraxidus has been pestering us non-stop. You'll need someone to keep them at bay.
ไม่น่า
Yes.
ใช่นะ
They've been constantly watching you, interested in your every move. They can never seem to take their eyes off of you.
ก็ด้วย แต่มันน่าจะมาที่นี่นานแล้วล่ะไอ้พวกแบ็กซิดัส
By all means, please carry on without me. As for myself, I have a more fitting location to make my contributions from.
มองแล้ว
Oh, speak of the devils.
อะไรมา
How rude. This is not how we greet people here. Allow me to demonstrate the proper etiquette.
ก็คือขวางทางไว้ว่างั้นเฮ้ย เ ชิวๆมาอีกเยอะว่างั้น
Changwei.
Those artificers are nothing to worry about. Don't worry. Changli has her plans.
อ๋อบิน
I don't believe we will run into more ambushes on the way.
วาร์ปได้กุญแจไปแล้วกลับที่เมืองภูผาสวรรค์
Make it fast.
It's Madam Magistrate! She's back! I must go tell Lady Xinyi!
แสงลงมานะครับเดี๋ยวผมบอกเองครับได้กุญแจมาแล้วครับพี่
The Mianlun chamber is open now. You can proceed inside.
กล่องลูกกรอก
Before you go, there's something important I need to tell you. Changli was right. They used the port of Cervantes' research to trap our sentinel in its resting chamber.
ทีนี้ก็เล้าจังแค่คุยกัน
They used the chronosorters. Our captured artificer revealed that the Fraxidus sent a death squad to invade Mount Firmament. They had a twofold plan. First, to place the chronosorter in the Mianlun chamber while it was still operational. And second, to lure the sentinel back to Mount Firmament. Although their death squad was no match for the sentinel, by forcing its hand, the powerful resonance ability of the sentinel would clash with the energy of the chronosorter. This would ultimately cause harm to itself. What if the Fraxidus modified those chronosorters? A whole bunch of them, pushed to their limits, all working together to deliver one massive blow. But not even that was enough to take down the sentinel.
แค่ขันน้อย
After the first hit, they set up modified flare crests in the Mianlun chamber to form a special force field along with those chronosorters. It prevented the sentinel from replenishing energy and eventually restricted its movement and perception.
So, we must free the sentinel from that force field first.
It would be a task more complicated than it sounds.
ใช่พูดง่าย
The people of Hongzhen have lived with the sentinel for generations. We can usually tell if it's in good shape. But now, the Fraxidus want to capture the sentinel. They won't just stop at Mount Firmament. Madam Magistrate, I'm sure you didn't come here just for the sentinel.
ๆมาปลุกพลังครั้งที่สอง
Please tell us what you know, Madam Magistrate.
Yes. I will tell you everything.
So the sentinel is actually injured. And it's been getting worse. The Fraxidus attacked while it hasn't healed yet. Their plans are devious as always. Madam Magistrate, you've already laid out this plan so far. It's always a challenge to decipher the Sentinel's intentions. There were many theories about it in City Hall at the time. I couldn't fathom why it went through such great lengths to retrieve you from Mount Firmament and raise you within our walls. But now that I reflect on it, perhaps the Sentinel saw in you the potential to one day restore the temporal program and ensure the survival of Jinzhou's inhabitants. I just never thought you'd be willing to follow through with that prophecy.
It was here on this very mountain that I first encountered the Sentinel. Back then, I was too young to remember anything. Even the image of Mount Firmament has slipped from my mind. But this time, as soon as I stood at the base of Mount Firmament, I felt a wave of recognition wash over me. Memories long buried resurfaced with sudden clarity. Lady Xingyi, I was born with my life, my everything connected to our Sentinel. But my duty as its appointed resonator is not the only reason for my decision. I'm following the heart of my younger self before I became Jinshi. The girl who used to laugh with pure joy as she felt the snow from Mount Firmament on her face. I'm a seed born on Mount Firmament, carried by the wind to every corner of Jinzhou. But now, I've returned to my place of origin. It's time for me to take root and grow into something greater.
กลับมาตายอะไรไม่กลับมาตาย
No matter what happens or what choices you make, please remember, the people of Hongzhen will always have your back. Mount Firmament has been stagnant for eternity. Perhaps a sudden crack of lightning is what we need to break through the fog of uncertainty that has lingered over us for far too long. Once you pass through Hongzhen, keep your eyes open for a cave on the northern cliff. That will lead you to a shortcut towards Mianlun Chamber. The place is directly under Mount Firmament's iconic loom-shaped cliff. I wish you two the best of luck.
'Jinshi, so far everything we know about the Sentinel is still just speculation.
You're right. But my weakening resonance ability and my connection to the Sentinel leave me no choice but to explore these theories. Whether it's fact or fiction, truth or a lie, I have to confront the Sentinel and see for myself. The Mianlun Chamber should be deep in the cave. Let's go.
Wind, guide me.
เอ๊ะนี่เหรอ อะไร
This must be the Mianlong chamber. We should now help the Sentinel break free from the flare crest spines. Chronosorters nearby may have frozen this body of water in time. Or it could have been caused by the temporal disruptions here. Either way, we can use it to our advantage. We can walk over the water now.
เดินบนน้ำ
We are
หยุด
too
นิ่ง
far away to see what's going on inside. Let's go. I still need more information to determine what we should do next.
Wind, guide me.
เอ้าเพชรวิ่งบนน้ำได้สบายเบรกเปิดไม่ได้
I can feel the Sentinel's presence inside. But it's not responding.
น่าอยู่ข้างในนี้ เห็นหัวแล้ว 3 ก้อนเนี้ยต้องไปตามหาอีก็
The flare crest.
ตราโชว์ช่วง
The Sentinel is telling us we need to find the 3 flare stones corresponding to the flare crest. Then we will be able to lift the confinement set by the Fraxidus.
But I'm not seeing any flare stones. Or any kind of entrance to another chamber.
There seems to be something underwater. Let's start with the chronosorter here.
ลดระดับน้ำได้ ต้องไปตีตัวข้างล่างโชกปั๊บ
The water level has dropped. It's the flare stone. On that rock.
Let's go retrieve it.
Wind, guide me.
อันนี้อันแรกตอนข้างบน
Done.
2 more to go. Let's look for them nearby.
อันนี้92 95
Ha.
มีไหมเอ้ามันจะมีไหม
Guests of the unkind. Feathers and cigarettes.
We need to find a way to destroy the spikes with the corroder's help. Same as last time. Let's locate the photon block first.
Swift and resolute. Knowing the end has come.
อุ้ยเยอะจัง มา
Guests of the unkind.
โดนยิงไกลก่อนเลย
My blade yearns. Feathers incinerate. Take form.
Strike one with the sounds.
Together we vanquish. Mind's eye. Stay behind me. Frozen blockade. Triumph through sacrifice. My blade yearns.
มาเลยตัวเดียวแล้ว
Who's the caged bird now? Stay behind me.
Swift and resolute.
Change your
I see the hour is upon us. One
Together we vanquish. My blade yearns. And grip like frigid death.
no hesitation.
Together we vanquish.
เข้าไม่ได้ นี่คือ อ้าว
Once, tacit discords terrorized the land.
The region of Jinzhou was under siege. A mother and her newborn child were hiding in ruins, trying to avoid the deadly creatures. They weren't safe for long, as the tacit discord found them. The mother sacrificed herself to protect her child. But with her gone, it was difficult for the newborn to survive. In a couple of minutes, its loud cries gradually died out. Fortunately, the newborn's cries echoed through the forest with a unique resonance that reached the ears of the mighty sentinel. With a burst of energy, our sentinel dispelled the surrounding evils. But sadly, it was too late. That night, Mount Firmament shook with the roars of a loam, and dark clouds gathered. The sentinel returned with a dead infant in its embrace. As if by magic, somber clouds parted, and shooting stars lit up the sky. With Mount Firmament's unique flow of time, the sentinel brought the deceased infant back to life. The resurrected infant became known
as
as
the
the
Sentinel's appointed resonator, and went on to become the magistrate of Jinzhou.
ตายแล้วฟื้น พี่แจ็คครับ ผมมีเรื่องจะเล่า ชัดเจน
Yes, it's me. I've lived in Jinzhou my whole life and never ventured into Hongjian. Yet even I know of the legend. To me, Jue is more than just our sentinel or a revered divine being. It raised me and saved me from certain death. I've been thinking about it on our way here. If If the Sentinel predicted our fight, why would it even bother saving me in the first place? Now I understand why. Because I am the Sentinel's resonator. I may not have any extraordinary abilities, but I do possess the temporal program that it accidentally lost. If Jinju ever faces a similar time crisis, I might be the only one who can set things right. In our Sentinel's prediction, the battle between us is supposed to happen in the distant future. It had been waiting for an opportunity, a right moment to tell me the truth. That's why it didn't explain. Now may not be the opportunity the Sentinel has been waiting for, but my body cannot hold up much longer.
ลามไปถึงหน้าแล้วขึ้นแก้ม
I have to go and face it while I still can. To learn about the truth, or complete our destined battle. Give up my duty. I never thought about it. To be honest, I did doubt myself many times. It was the endless kindness of you, Cheng Li, Xing Yi, and everyone in Jinzhou that gave me the courage to push on. Even Jue's decision to bring me back to life, whether out of pity or not, I am truly grateful. The thought of it warms my heart every time. Jinzhou holds everything that's dear to me. Even without the title of magistrate, I could never leave Jinzhou behind.
ใช่ขึ้นแก้มแล้วเมื่อกี้
I'm okay. The pain I'm feeling is nothing compared to those trapped in the temporal disruptions. I must find the Sentinel as soon as possible. We draw from the same source of power. Saving it means saving myself.
จะเจอแล้วนี่รุนขังอยู่นะแค่ต้องหา3 หน่อ 3
If
ตุ่มให้
there
เจ
is
อก่อน
truly no other option in the end, then I will have to fight it. I refuse to back down. I will fight. To protect the Sentinel and to defend Jinzhou. One life may be lost, but many will be saved. If it means keeping everyone safe, then I have no regrets giving my own life. But let me make one thing clear. I am not planning on dying yet. I am here to fight for a chance at survival, no matter how slim that chance may be. We're not in a situation where death is our only option, are we?
ใช่เดี๋ยวพี่ไปด้วยเองเผื่อจะจำอะไรได้บ้าง
Thank you for placing your trust in me. Come to think of it, many good things have happened to me since you arrived in Jinzhou. Thank you, Rover.
ดูแลเลยว่ะไปด้วยกัน มีหลาย ๆ อย่างที่อยากถามเลยนะ
My teacher Cheng Li told me it's up to both of us to solve the crisis at Mount Firmament. As I know you have a special connection with our Sentinel, I need your support in this decision. But don't worry. I'm prepared. This isn't about succumbing to destiny. It's about embracing it fully. I am grateful to have you by my side through it all.
Make it fast.